Bets and brewskis. Bets and brewskis. Bets and brewskis. Bets and
Out
brewskis.
of juice.
Bets
now.
and brewskis.
Bets and brewskis.
Welcome into the
Are
podcast.
we going?
We have, we're going. Did
Okay.
you see me hit record?
I did not.
That's why I was doing that into the mic.
Okay.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Bets and
Brenton
brewskis.
Bradford is
Hell
back
yeah.
this week. We're excited to have him.
Bad
You know what I'm
brewski.
excited about?
What are you excited
That
about?
we're not fucking sponsored by Subway. Let me tell you fucking why. I put in an order ahead of time. I get off at 8 o'clock. Put in an order. Said, have it ready by 8:05. Should be easy enough, right? I put it in at 7:40. It's a fucking 2 Subway sandwiches. I work there. It's not that fucking hard.
Sounds reasonable.
But that's not the issue. The sandwich making is not the issue, fellas.
What was
I get there. I look online. It says they're open till 10. I get there. They have the front doors locked. So I pulled in the parking lot. There's one car in the drive-thru. I was like, I'll just go inside. I'll grab it. It's on the shelf in there.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking locked. By the time I get back to my car and get into the fucking drive-thru line, 3 other cars have pulled up. I am livid. I am so fucking mad. I have no choice but to go lodge a complaint with the manager tomorrow. I am seriously gonna fucking lose it.
No choice.
We got
Karen
Karen.
at fucking Subway, and we didn't close until we fucking closed.
We got Karen Bradford on the podcast tonight.
That's awesome.
And
Well,
that's all. Let's move on.
Coming in hot with some takes about Subway. We'll
Eat
take
fresh.
we take a sponsorship.
No.
Only if we get Russell Wilson on the podcast
Fuck.
to tell us about the Danger Witch. So
Fuck.
this is dangerous.
It's spicy
It's
here.
spicy.
We could take
dangerous.
Pat. Pat's sponsored by him now. So
Yeah.
I'll take Pat.
Okay, boys. Well, we're gonna try to make this one quicker tonight.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, short and sweet. Let's dive into the
Just
slate
gonna
this week.
Go right into it. Last week I did absolutely fucking terrible. So
I
Yeah,
didn't do
Gonna-
too much better, big dog.
gonna wipe that
Hey,
one out and we'll just
normal
fucking,
week for us.
Classic week.
we'll just
Anyway,
Back to earth.
Thursday night football.
hell yeah.
Tomorrow night, we got the Washington Commanders
The Bears
taking
take
on.
the Commanders tomorrow at 8:15 p.m.
Thanks, Siri.
Thank you. Well, she told you about the game. Bears 6-point dogs after a terrible loss last week, but we won't talk much about that.
Embarrassing.
Over under 44.5. Matt, let's start with you.
I felt. Did this line start out smaller than?
No, it was at 6.5.
Okay.
It's been bet down.
So, because I saw it at 5.5 earlier too, so I was like, "What the fuck's going on with
Yeah.
this line?" I mean, just advice for everybody: don't fucking bet this game. This is a terrible fucking game. Don't want it. Don't need it. If you're gonna lean aside, I think you have to unfortunately take the Bears because they're catching 6 points against the Commanders, who I don't think. I mean, Sam Howell
Commanders are
looked good.
frisky.
Sam Howell looked good, but whatever. I'm staying the fuck away from this game. If
Fair
I had to lean
enough.
aside, it would be the under and Bears plus
Ooh,
six.
I actually like the over.
Oh, really?
But both defenses, I don't think are that great.
I just
So.
don't think offense. I mean, other than the Commanders. I
Justin Fields looked like a dog last week. All right,
Yeah, except for
Bradford.
the second fucking half.
Hey,
Second
hey,
half.
the first half was all we were focusing on.
He did good in fantasy.
Yeah, hey, we haven't won a single half all year, so winning one half. that's
Probably not going
big
to touch
steps.
it, but I might get frisky tomorrow and throw a little same game parlay on right before the game starts because I'm itching for a little win.
I'll probably do
Why?
the same. Why?
I would stay away from the same game parlay if you want to win.
Well, I'll just take Commanders.
Just speak for yourself.
Bet,
loser.
hey, bet no safety. That just you want to go through the hoop.
No, dude.
What if I
But
did
I'm not taking any official picks.
Bears plus 6, Washington to win, under, plus 5.8.
That's disgusting.
And you get a profit boost on that.
Holy
Boost that all the way up
That's
the
the
front.
most disgusting bet I've ever
Plus
heard in my
8.
life. You're gonna bet the
880.
dog and take the other team money line.
We'll see. I might.
It's going to be 6-3.
So-
You're going to eat your words, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, sure. So I have decided that I'm going to stop betting from vibes alone,
Probably a good call.
and I put together a model.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. So this week, every pick I make is going to be from this.
Okay.
Okay. No, I don't have totals. I'm only picking sides.
Okay.
My model tells me Bears plus 6.
Yep.
I don't like it, but that's how I have it ranked.
So
So
ride with your team, bud.
I got to ride with them. It scares me because I think the Commanders are frisky, but Bears +6 is the model pick.
I would lean that side. Everybody and their moms on the Commanders, which you can see.
It makes sense. All right, our next game on the slate, probably one of my favorite games of the day. Actually, it's the London game. I forgot.
9:30 and
That's right.
time.
Jaguars staying in London. Buffalo Bills traveling over to take them on. Bills are technically the home team, but we all know the Jags have the most amount of fans over there. Jags are 5.5-point dogs right now. Over/under is 48.5, which is quite a high total for a London game. Bradford, let's start with you on this one.
Did you guys watch the fucking
Yeah.
Bills Miami game?
Ooh, yo, Buffalo.
And you think that the Jaguars are going to stay within 5.5 points of these motherfuckers?
And Jags
Well,
didn't look super
I think
great.
a
against the
lot of
Falcons.
this line is based on the fact that the Jags have already been over there.
Is
and
this
the
going to
Buffalo's
be
traveling
in
this week.
Andy's bedroom again?
I hope so.
On
Did you
ESPN
watch any of
Plus?
that?
I saw
highlights.
clips.
I watched
Bijan
like 3 minutes of it,
fucking-
and I mean, it's cool. Whatever.
It's very cool that they do it in real time, but
Yeah, I mean,
Still
it is
not
very
gonna watch
cool.
it over.
Get me back to the fucking real shit.
Sure, if
You know what?
If I had kids and they were like, I want to watch Toy Story, I'd be like, fine, we're fucking watching this.
yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Deal. But yeah,
I would like to see other like movies or video games done. Like I think a Halo one would be really cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would like to see you put a gun in your mouth and pull the trigger. Anyway, Bills minus 5.5.
Bills 5.5.
Matt, what do you got?
To be honest, I don't really like a whole lot of games this week. Just some, like the number 5.5, don't love it. This would be another game though that I lean the under. Every time I've watched a London game, there's not a whole lot of scoring, and I could see the Bills definitely putting up 30, but I don't see the Jags doing a whole lot against the Bills. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to take a side, but I'll lean the under.
Yeah, I mean the Jags. Granted, their defense did shut down the Falcons, but it's the Falcons led by Desmond Ridder. The Bills are unbelievable against a much better offense in the Dolphins last week. Bills do have to travel. I don't love that as much. So I think the Jaguars are going to be better in the first half. I would lean Jags first half. I think the Bills come back to the win.
Don't mind.
Model tells me Bills minus 5.5 by quite a wide margin too. The Bills are very heavily favored. The Jags they're statistically not a very good team this year so far. So I also like the under. Next game on the schedule is the Houston Texans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons
You skipped the
are
Panthers game?
no,
it's
that's
next.
after this one.
It's
No,
next.
mine's different.
Well, we're going by mine. So
Okay, we're in the same app. It's kind of fun.
anyway, somehow the Atlanta Falcons are 2-point favorites in this game. Over under in this game is 41.5. Matt, what do you got?
I absolutely love going back to the well. Give me Artie Smith. Give me the Atlanta Falcons. I know they have not looked good the past 2 weeks, but Artie Smith wanted to be crowned in London. He was talking about it in every interview. They were going to knight that son of a bitch. There is no fucking way they lose to the Houston Texans this weekend. I know the Texans have looked good the past 2 weeks. 79% of the money, 77% of the bets are on the Texans, obviously. Give me the fucking Falcons minus 126 money line. I almost made it a 5-star.
You almost
I
5-star.
almost
A
made
team
it
that put up
5-star.
3 points, you almost 5-starred this week?
I don't give a fuck.
All right. Bradford.
The
Get outta
Texans
here.
are terrible.
Get out of here with that bullshit.
Texans are terrible.
Who? Artie Smith?
Yeah.
I'm speaking to Artie Smith. You fucked me. You fucked Kyle Pitts. You make me drop Kyle Pitts? No. I'm going Texans. They looked great last week.
You taking the 2?
Texans money line.
Yeah, I'm going to hammer Texans money line too. I don't see how the Falcons are favored. I know they're at home. It doesn't matter. CJ Stroud has looked awesome.
The only thing that does scare me is Desmond Ritter is fucking
Desmond
terrible.
Ritter is a bottom 3 QB
He's
right now.
horrible.
He's been so bad. And granted, Bijan looks awesome.
I'm honestly hoping that they fucking get Taylor Heineke in that son of a bitch
That's-
about halftime.
If I knew Taylor Heineke was like
Yeah.
a possibility in this game, I would be much more scared of my Texans money line
Yeah.
pick. But there's not even a hint that the Falcons are going to replace Ritter right now.
Yeah.
So I'm fully confident.
I mean,
in the
I
Texans
think
money
you
line.
have to do that. Like, I think you have to say, yeah,
I
he's
know,
their
but
starter
it's-
no matter what. But,
I know, but that's such a hard thing to do. Texan money line, the model has it. The Texans should be favored. I am shocked the books. This is the biggest rat line.
Wrong team.
We
favorite.
all know
a stinker.
where we thought
I mean-
Zach Wilson was in our rankings. Well, fucking Desmond Ritter's locked in Zach Wilson's fucking basement.
You know what? If
Yeah,
you
I
gave
mean, he's
Zach
terrible.
Wilson, Kyle Pitts, he'd look like Patrick
Kyle
Mahomes
Pitts
out
would be
there.
winning me 30 games in fantasy. There's only 10.
Okay, on to Brenton's game. The Panthers and Lions. Panthers travel to Detroit. Right now, Detroit Lions are 10-point favorites. Over-under in this game is 44.5. Matt, what do you got?
Well, this hurts my soul because I see 81% of the bets and 92% of the money is on the Detroit Lions. So every ounce of me wants to take the Panthers plus 10 because those numbers that I just laid out, and they have covered like 3 out of 4 games.
I'm also
this year.
not sure. This line was 8.5 earlier in this week.
Yeah, it's because 81% of
Yeah,
the bets and
this is
92% of the
ridiculous.
money's on the fucking Lions. So, again, I won't be able to make a pick on this game because I can't physically take the fucking Panthers plus 10 points.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to take the Lions. So.
I'll do it for you. I'll take them. That's too many points. That's too many points.
I'm with
Yeah.
you. I
think
think
the
that's
Lions
the
are
side.
good. I think they're very good. But 10
it's in
points
Detroit,
is a
though.
lot
That
for
worries me.
Detroit.
And I have to ride with you. The model tells me Panthers.
Really?
They told me Panthers
You
8.5 even.
You
Wow.
just plug your model into my brain this week?
Yeah, I guess so. You just know all the stats apparently.
Yeah.
But I want to take the Lions. My heart tells me to take the Lions.
Yeah.
But how much did they beat? What did they beat the Packers by last week?
I mean,
Only
they
ended up
boat
being
raced
like-
them.
But then the Packers ended up coming back.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit.
Like
what
back
was it?
door
What was
cover,
it?
maybe.
They beat them by
that.
14. So
Yeah.
I know it's so hard for me to not want to take the. I'm sticking with the model. The model's away this week. We're taking
Good.
Panthers plus 10.
Alrighty. I think that's the side.
Yeah, it's crazy. But the problem is all the money's on it. All the pros. Well, I bet this line dips back down. I think at 10. I think it'll
by
see
Sunday.
I think it'll see a.
If you're gonna take
pullback.
the Panthers, take them out.
Yeah. Alrighty, we'll take the next game.
The game of the week, baby.
This game is. We'll go with game of the week right there.
Yeah, it is the game of the week.
Titans traveling to Indianapolis. take
Hell
on the
yeah.
Beloved Indianapolis Colts.
Hell yeah.
And AR5.
Hell yeah.
Right now, the Titans are favored by 1.5. Over-under is 42.5. Earlier in the week, Colts were favored by 1.5.
Colts opened as
Yeah,
favorites.
so we've seen some buy on the Titans.
Yeah.
We'll start with Brenton on this one.
Okay. This is a hard one because both teams have been just very up and down, I feel like.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else, and I was about to ragdoll.
No. No, I think they've been very very good at sometimes. Clearly, the Titans beat the holy hell out of the Bengals last
Well,
week.
no,
And made Joe Burrow look like he was a pee-wee football player.
Yeah.
he looks like Nathan Peterman out there.
Yeah.
And
no
I
shit.
mean, the Colts beat my beloved Ravens. Yes, that happened. And they've played bad against some bad teams.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the Texans are hard to decipher whether they're good or bad. So, I think... Oh, this is so hard because the Titans played... I mean, they beat the hell out of Joe Burrow, who is a good quarterback. And I'm not saying that Anthony Richards is not going to be a good quarterback, but I think this could be a rough week for him. And I think I'll take the Titans -1.5.
Ooh. Okay.
I was almost leaning Colts because I have liked the way Anthony Richardson played, but the way the Titans defense played last week was phenomenal.
Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I do agree. They did play very good. This one is in Indianapolis, which is huge in this matchup because most of the time, home teams do win in
my
Titans
Subway.
Titans Colts matchups.
I gotta get my shit.
Yeah.
Go
hit
Hey, motherfucker.
The Colts looked horrible last week in the first half. Absolutely horrible. Second half looked phenomenal. Like, I don't know what happened at halftime, but it was literally a flip of a switch. Their defense looked outstanding. Their offense looked awesome. Derrick Henry scares the absolute shit out of me all the time.
He got rolling last week.
All the time he scares the shit out of me. But I have a feeling that the Colts are going to win this game. I know I've taken the Colts every fucking week this year, but I do have a really good feeling about them this weekend, which is probably gonna fucking end up killing me. But I'll take the Colts money line plus 106.
Yeah. So Derrick Henry did get rolling last week. So this could be, Derrick Henry's season. He starts to get on a roll for a couple weeks in a row.
Upper decking.
One in top left, another one going in top right.
Hell yeah.
It worries me if the Colts come out slow again, that the
does,
Titans get
yeah.
the lead, and there's no way Vrabel.
I don't think it can happen.
Yeah, I don't think Vrabel gives up a lead. Now, one interesting thing has been the Titans' home road splits this year. They've won both games at home. They've lost both games away. And they've looked terrible in both games that they've been away.
Yeah.
And I don't think they even covered in those away games either.
No.
So it definitely
they
does.
did cover against the Saints, but
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's
Saints
right.
look terrible too.
Yeah.
So.
So that does worry me that they're away. The model shows no value in this game. It has it almost right at the line. It has it pick 'em, and it's not. I don't feel comfortable taking either one. So this is the one that I have two games that are in no value for me.
Cool.
So this is not going to be bet on by myself.
Alright.
Alrighty. Now, I personally think this may be the game of the week.
Yeah, it's the game of the week every
Ravens
time they play. Baby.
taking on
I mean, it's the
Pittsburgh.
team. Oh, okay.
Which one
I have Giants and Dolphins. That's
Oh.
why I was completely flabbergasted.
No. Ravens
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
One of the best rivalries
Yeah.
in the whole NFL.
Hell yeah.
Ravens are 4-point favorites currently. The game is in Pittsburgh. Over under is 38. Quite a low total. We'll start with Matt on this one.
Is Kenny gonna play?
I don't believe he's been announced out officially, but I believe he will be.
He will be playing.
Well, no, he won't be playing. Let me double
won't
check.
be playing.
Kenny Pickett. He said today he'll be ready to go for Sunday.
What was the injury?
It was a knee injury.
It was a bone bruise, deep bone bruise.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's tough.
He says he's going to be ready to play.
Who's their backup?
Mitch Trubisky. Money Mitch.
Oh, dude, I hope we don't terrorize that guy.
Yeah, so I think this line definitely reflects the fact that Kenny's not playing. I feel like it'd be down to 3 if he was playing.
So, firsthand watched the Ravens defense 2 weeks ago. Holy fuck, those, what's his name off the, that cornerback, Kyle Hamilton? That dude flies
Safety
around.
dude. Yeah, he's nasty.
He's
I know his name.
insane.
I would love to take the Steelers as dogs here because they have been good to me as dogs
Mike
this
Tomlin
year
at home as a dog.
against an AFC North
All of
division
it's
rival.
lining up, yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the quarterback
However,
position.
I'm gonna go with a different direction.
Okay.
I don't take totals, but this game's going under 38
Damn
points.
right.
Yeah.
Under 38, hammer the fuck out. of
Yeah.
it. And I'll make it an official pick because
Yeah.
I don't think this game's gonna be 14-13, boys. Like, and I don't know
yeah, it's
who
gonna
wins, but that's gonna be
even-
the score.
even
That's
20
Steelers
to
covered,
10.
but yeah.
Even 20 to 10's under too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Even 21 to 10.
I think 20's a
Even-
lot of points.
22 to 10
Oh,
and under.
okay. Even
22 to 11 and under.
okay.
Hey, he did say last week he considers himself to be pretty smart.
I did
He's
say
a
that.
smart
Good
fellow.
at math, so.
Better to be a smart fellow. than a
Bradford,
smart
what
smeller.
do you think about this game? Let me guess. You're gonna pick the Ravens in this one.
I certainly will. But I also do like the under because these
Yeah.
games, it doesn't matter how low they put the total. They could put it at fucking 10. I'd say it's a 3-3 draw.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that it is a crime that this is a 1 o'clock game. I feel like Ravens
It
Steelers
should
should always be
fucking-
a Sunday
Yeah,
night or
but-
Monday
Should be
night
a
game.
Sunday night. Hell, make it a Thursday night game. Say that.
No,
Why should they
no,
be
no,
Sunday
Monday-
night?
Monday or
they'll wait
Sunday.
until the second game. To
Yeah,
make it.
it's ridiculous that this isn't always. It just these uniforms should not be in the daytime together.
But it is fucking electric to watch them at 1 o'clock.
No,
It's
no.
electric.
Titans
It's
Colts.
nice to have the only focus.
Titans
Just
Colts is
two
always a 1
teams
o'clock game.
You shut the fuck up. The Colts don't have a single primetime game this year, and the Bears are playing on Thursday night.
You know why they're playing?
You
Thursday
shut
night?
the fuck
They put
up.
the worst teams possible on Thursday night. Okay.
All right, what's your fucking pick?
Ravens.
I'm gonna go under and Ravens minus.
Hell yeah. What's the model say?
Model really likes the Ravens this week.
Okay.
Let's see what I can get.
So- The Steelers is statistically my 32nd ranked team in the league. They're
I'm on it.
atrocious. Their offense is atrocious. Matt Canada apparently has a burner account on Twitter, and he's been replying to.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's been
That's
replying to tweets. The dummy.
It'd be cool if he was better at his job, though.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that's what he's replying to people about. Is they're like, man, once we get the new offensive, like people tweet, once we get a new offensive coordinator, I really think Kenny's going to be the guy for us. And Matt Canada with his burner account's been replying, no, I don't think so.
Dude, Stephen A. called this man out.
Oh, he's terrible.
If you're a coordinator and you're garnering the attention of Stephen A. Smith, you're doing something wrong.
I think Stephen A. just goes after whoever everybody else is talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know who Matt Canada was until 2
Hey,
weeks ago. So.
give it 2 weeks. He's gonna be going up against Taylor Swift. I guarantee you. So
I hope I could get on that.
I would praise Stephen A. for that one. Yeah.
Solidarity.
Yeah. Ravens -4.
Yeah.
Also love the under. This just is the most under game of all time. Next game, we're gonna go down to Miami. The Miami Dolphins, trying to get a bounce back game against probably one of the best bounce back teams you can play against, is New York Giants. Right now, the Dolphins are favored by 10.5 points, over under 48.5. Brenton, what do you got?
Whew, it is hard to take the over. I know the Dolphins could do it single-handedly, but I could see the Giants not fucking scoring at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to touch that total. I will take the Dolphins though 10.5, because I mean that's just two 70-yard bombs away from hitting that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you on the Dolphins. I can't take it, but it is the side. 91% of the bets and 96% of the money is on the Miami Dolphins this weekend.
My goodness. The fact
I mean,
that this line hasn't moved up at all is impressive.
So yeah, I like how much worse can the Giants get? I don't fucking know. Like
Daniel Jones was sacked 11 times.
Are you off the Giants train?
he was
I know you were
horrible.
you were full on Brian Daboll.
Model still shows Giants.
You were
oh
great.
wow. I mean,
I can't stay
Your
away.
model's flawed as hell.
so
I picked almost every pick with you.
Shut up.
I would
so
lean
wrong.
Dolphins, and for some reason I do lean the over. I don't know why. I kind of like the over. It's at 48.5 though.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
a shit ton
So-
for the Giants.
My model.
They can't score 10 points.
45-2 because the
Yeah.
Giants got a lucky
Yeah.
safety. You're not covered.
Yeah.
The model shows the Giants are the pick.
So are you gonna take them plus 10.5? And you're gonna
I'm
sweat out that ball
I'm
game?
riding with the model.
Okay.
I'm riding with the model this week.
You right.
I'm a terrible gambler. Maybe numbers aren't. Okay, that's all I'm relying on here. It worries me that the Giants are probably slightly worse than the Broncos right now, and the Broncos lost by 50.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah, when you put it that way. But I'm riding with the model this week.
models do not care
I
about
just-
your feelings.
I think Brian Daboll, he's still a good head coach.
I do like Daboll.
Let's get him to the Bears. Let's get him to the Bears.
What did Daboll say when somebody asked him? He was like something about like, yeah, man, Daniel Jones hit the turf a lot. It's pretty hard to win. He's like, yeah, no shit. Like, basically,
Well, there was another reporter that was like, so in your losses this year, you've lost 40-0 and 21-3.
Okay.
He goes, yeah, I know the scores.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, he obviously, yeah. So, all right, another stinker of the week. New Orleans Saints travel up to New England, take on Mac Jones and the Patriots. Right now, the Saints are 1-point favorites. Over under the game is 40. Matt, what do you got? You got a smile on your face like you're about to 5-star this one.
I can't 5-star this game. I also just can't stop betting the fucking New England Patriots. Dude. I don't know why. They look horrendous. They just lost Christian Gonzalez for the rest of the year, and then they traded to get J.C. Jackson back on the team for a bag of balls. The dude, I don't know if he's still hurt or not, but
I believe he is.
I like the pickup. Like, I think it'll help.
I also
hopefully.
don't know if he'd play this week. I mean, he wouldn't have enough time to
Yeah.
practice and get in the system. So.
I'm with you. I don't think he will either, but can't stop betting the fucking Patriots, and I don't know why. So I'll take the.
Did you just really like watching Mac Jones touch Sauce Gardner in a sexy way?
Horrible. Their offense is horrendous. But yeah, I'll take the fucking New England Patriots minus 108. And
Were the Patriots your 5-star last week?
They sure were. I 5-starred them twice this year.
No.
The first time they won, last time.
Matt, people are gonna stop listening to us if you keep 5-starring them.
We don't have that many listeners to lose.
Bradford, what do you got on this game?
I think I gotta go with the Patriots just based off
Hell yeah!
how bad the Saints looked last week.
Saints do
Also,
look bad.
side note, these have been sitting down here for 2 weeks. My used Zins from the cats have probably been getting a little nib off of them.
I mean, that's why they've been acting so weird.
That's awesome.
I know, I didn't even see him back there. You got anything else?
Patriots money.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna stray from the model slightly. 40's way too much.
Whoa! What is this bullshit? We started off the podcast, hey, nothing but the model. No
Give us the
totals.
model.
What does the model say?
Okay.
What's the model?
Vibes Elliott is sitting back here. He's like, hey, why are you giving these guys 40 points?
Hey.
Neither one of them's been able to put up more than 10.
I'm with you on
Yeah,
that.
I love the under. The Vibes Elliott loves the under. Model Elliott. Earlier in the week, Patriots were favored by 1.5. Model had Saints. Can't take it now. Now that Saints moved into favorite, no value on the
Why?
game.
They're only minus 108 on the money line.
The model tells me there's no value. Because it has the Saints favored by half a point. If
It's a pick 'em right now.
No, it's not. It's -1. Matt, I'm doing what the model tells me.
Is minus 108 not a pick 'em?
Looks pretty pick'em to me.
Looks like a pick 'em to me.
Pick 'em, bud.
Pick 'em, pal.
Well, it's the Saints then. It's the Saints.
Okay, there we go.
But technically, there's no value on the game. If the model tells me it's a pick 'em and it has it pick 'em in a book, there's no way to like. You understand that, right? Like,
I mean, I'm with you.
when the
but
Patriots
are we
were,
following the model or are we not?
there's no
following
value.
it? Oh, okay.
No value is what the model tells me.
Okay.
If the Patriots are still 1.5 favorites, it would be the Saints. But now they're down to pick 'em. There's no value.
Okay.
That's what the model telling me.
I love
That's what the model says.
Rallying you
Hey.
up.
Shut your mouth.
All right, fuck that game.
Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. This is actually a fun game. Like this for 4 o'clock slate. Actually, there's a couple good games in the 4 o'clock slate. We got the Philadelphia Eagles as 4.5 points traveling into Los Angeles. Over on this game is 50.5. Lots of points. Bradford, we'll start with you.
Rams getting back Cooper Kupp. After
I forgot.
Nakua has been looking like an absolute stud.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
You got to guard both of those guys.
Now, coming off an ACL, correct?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I bet he comes out slow week 1, but
We'll
I
see.
do think
I've
having him
still
out
got
there,
to play him.
having him out there, and Puka Nakua won't have number 1 coverage anymore.
Well, hell, they could just be all over Puka
That's
too.
what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You got 2 studs out there. So this is hard because the Eagles are just a juggernaut when it comes offensively. I mean,
Their
they're
offense been okay.
but run game nasty.
Their offense has been awesome.
And if the run game is heavy, it means it's probably going to be a little lower. I think I'm going to have to take Rams plus 4.5, getting Cooper Kupp back. I mean, their offenses look pretty good.
Yes. Their defense has been pretty good too.
I'm gonna go off on a quick tangent here.
Yeah.
Not about this game. Jonathan Taylor's back this week. Fucking hammer the shit out of the Colts. I know I've talked so much shit about Jonathan Taylor. Teammates are fucking loving him back in the building. They say, "Come on, JT, we'll welcome you back, arms wide open, baby."
Jim Irsay's over there smoking a dart like.
Jim Irsay don't give a fuck.
I ain't paying
Win us
you.
a goddamn ball game, pal.
Nah, dude.
Colts money line, hammer the fuck out of it.
Okay.
Eagles minus 4.5. I watched the Rams last week. The Colts played horrible against the Rams in the first half. I think the Eagles take what they did in the second half and put that towards their whole entire game plan this week, because if you can stop the Rams' run and don't let Kyron Williams go on, Matt Stafford is eventually going to die back there, because they have nobody on the offensive line. That dude was literally, I thought they were going to have to put a cast over both legs and he was going to look like Carson Wentz against the fucking Rams a couple years ago. Like, he was getting demolished back there in the second half. So I'll take the Eagles minus 4.5.
Model says Rams. The Eagles have not really impressed statistically this year.
I think they're the most underrated team of all time
The Eagles?
this year. Yes,
I
they scored 30 in
their
damn near
defense
every game.
their defense has been really bad. They've needed to score 30 is the thing.
Yes.
The Commanders kept up with them last week, and I think the Rams beat the Commanders
Maybe.
by a lot,
Maybe.
or at least more than what the Eagles did. They wouldn't go to OT at least. Okay. Give me the Rams. They're the side. This could be the week though that the Eagles put it together. I think losing Shane Steichen is pretty big for the Eagles.
I mean, they're
I
still
think he's
putting up 30
incredible.
a game.
No, they're still doing it. I just think Shane Steichen was incredible for their offense, and I think their passing game has been lacking quite a lot. Their rush game is still awesome. DeAndre Swift's looked awesome this year.
Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown connected for 300 yards last week.
Well, still need Devontae Smith to be getting me a little bit. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, but
All right, so
right.
Rams.
Rams aside.
Are we gonna talk DeAndre Swift after this?
I'm not getting rid of DeAndre Swift.
After like two.
For Tua. Ugh.
Matt wants two.
I do want Tua.
You just
he's
want to
got
do
that
one for one
stack.
trade? Did you see
Oh
my-
no, I'm gonna. We'll do some like a 2 for
Okay,
2,
okay.
maybe even a 3 for 3. But
Okay, we'll see.
Hey, did you see the guy? There was a post on Twitter. there was a trade on the ESPN app. It was just
Entire
it was trade for it was
Yeah,
team
yeah.
for team. That's just awesome. All right, next game. Probably the worst game of the 4 o'clock schedule. Correction, not the worst game of the 4 o'clock schedule. We got the Bengals as 3-point favorites against the Arizona Cardinals. Over under the game's 44.5. What world are we living in? Arizona Cardinals look awesome. Bengals looked atrocious. I'm riding with the Cardinals again.
what does the
You
model
gonna
say?
take the Cardinals?
I'm taking the Cardinals. The model says Cardinals.
Oh.
Model has a Cardinals favorite in this game. The Cardinals have been awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome's I'm stretching that a bit.
Comparatively awesome.
Comparatively. Okay, yes, they played the 49ers last week and got steamrolled. Everybody gets steamrolled by the 49ers. The Bengals put up 3 points against the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Give me the Cardinals. It is purely because of Joe Burrow that the Bengals are favored by 3. It's because of the name of the quarterback, the name of the receivers. But if you look at them this year, the Bengals have been atrocious. I think Joe Burrow is more hurt than the team has been letting on. If they lose this game, I would not be surprised if they shut him down for the season. Oh, what? Why would they not? Why would they keep him in? They have nothing to play for at that point. Save him. Don't let your $270 million quarterback get
Just
hurt.
paid him $270 million.
That's why you need to bench him. Save him. for
going
next
to
year.
play.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
but-
buy something
but if
new
they-
and fucking not.
If they lose tomorrow, if they lose Sunday though, what are they playing for? They're not making the playoffs. They're 1-4.
1 and 4 teams have come back from 1.
It's
They
so
win
statistically
6 in a
unlikely.
row.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Burrow's more hurt than the team's letting on.
Colts did it a few years ago. So.
Anyway, my side's the Cardinals. I'm riding the bus this week. I got fire in my heart. I'm looking for killers. Brenton, what do you got?
As a Ravens fan, I do not like taking the Bengals. But against the Cardinals, if you're telling me that the Bengals are only 3-point favorites, I have to take them.
They were only
Just-
3-point favorites against the Titans last week.
Shut up, dude. Titans have a very good defense.
They do. Mike Vrabel's a
They
dog.
always have a good defense.
So
Jonathan
I
Gannon's
have
a dog.
I have to take the Bengals -3. But now I would love losing money and watching the Bengals get absolutely slaughtered. So
Well, you could have watched
win
me that
either way.
last week.
yeah, the win-win.
it's a win-win.
Win-win.
I'm with Brenton here. I just can't keep living in a world where Joe Burrow is this fucking bad. The dude is a fantastic
I like-
quarterback.
I think
like
he's
this world.
hurt. He is hurt. I think he's more hurt than the team's letting on. The man can't move in the pocket right now.
We'll see. I'll take the. I was gonna lay 152 on money line, but
So it was Bradford level pick right
I'll
there.
buy it. I'll buy it down to -2.5 at -128,
Yeah.
and I'll ride with the Bengals.
Hey boys, that's why you got to take the emotion out of it.
We'll see.
All numbers, baby. All numbers. Another fun game in the 4 o'clock slate. We got the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Swifties taking on the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota right now. Chiefs are 4-point favorites. Over under on this game, 52.5.
Leave my football alone, goddammit.
Quite a high total. Let's start with old Matt on this game.
This screams a classic Chiefs.
Get it together game.
Well, get it together for 3 quarters, and then somehow the Vikings backdoor cover this son of a bitch at 4. So I'm gonna stay away from this, but to be honest, I would lean taking the Vikings.
Ooh, I gotta differ on that. I gotta go with the Chiefs here. I mean,
Everything has shown me take the Chiefs, but I just
what are they, 1-3 now? Did they
Yes.
actually get a win?
Yeah.
Yes, they won.
I mean,
last
good.
week.
They
Against the
have-
Panthers.
They've lost some tough games.
yeah.
But yeah, I just think the Chiefs are still too offensively good. As long as Patrick Mahomes doesn't throw 3 picks.
Yeah, that
But
was-
I don't. The Vikings defense is not as good as the Jets.
No.
defense.
No,
Not even close.
Not even close.
So yeah, give me the Chiefs.
So that's why the total's 52.5. Yeah, earlier in the week, the line on this game was 5.5. It's actually been bet down to 4.
It actually has not, because 72% of the bets and 74% of the money is
Well, the
on
line
the
has
Chiefs.
moved. I checked it earlier this week and it was 5.5.
And that makes me want to take the Vikings even more.
I'm taking the Chiefs even more. Yes,
Model?
model tells me to take the Chiefs. I think their Vikings defense, as we said, not near as good as the Jets. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have a big bounce back game where he looked terrible. He played worse than Zach Wilson.
I do
which
think that he'll have a bounce.
I think the funniest meme from last week was the fact that all Swifties now believe that Zach Wilson is better than Patrick Mahomes, purely based off the fact that they watched one NFL game. I'm also going to be so glad that there won't be any Swiftie coverage on this game, hopefully.
There will be.
I hope not. I'm so
And you
tired.
got Mr. Pfizer in there too.
That was
Dude,
all-time clip.
at the pharmacy today, I had some lady. I was giving her 2 shots, and she goes, "Well, that football player got 2 shots in one arm."
Oh my god.
And she was like, "Well, I don't have as much muscle as he does, though." I mean, she must have been all
Jesus
worked up during
Christ.
that commercial.
Oh my. She's like, oh, this is
Commercial worked. I did like 30 shots today.
Oh my.
Jesus.
I'm giving out.
This is Mr. Pfizer over here. All right.
So you both got the Chiefs, and
Yeah, I'm hammering Chiefs. Hammered them last week. Didn't work out.
I'll lean the
We're
Vikings.
riding it. We're riding it again this week. Model tells me take the Chiefs. All right. Last game in the 4 o'clock slate. We got the New York Jets
New York Football Jets.
taking on the Denver Broncos. The 1-3 Broncos taking on the 1-3 Jets. Right now, the Broncos are 1.5-point favorites. Over on the game is 43.5. Matt, please start us off.
Dude, another, stay away from fucking Chicago at Washington. Stay further away at Jets at Broncos. Don't even think about fucking taking this game. Both of these teams have looked horrible. Not even close to being good. Yeah, the Jets had a good half last week. Their offense is horrendous. Nobody can block at all.
Broncos defense is horrendous.
Broncos defense is horrendous, but Broncos offense won't be able to move anywhere on the Jets defense. So I think 43.5 is a lot of points for this game, and that would be the only side that I would even think about taking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I'm hammering the Jets this week.
Really?
Yeah, I think they showed a lot, even in a loss. I mean, granted, they had a chance to win that game. A little miscommunication, a little fumble from Zach Wilson, but other than that,
pretty bad calls from the
Zach
refs.
Wilson, yeah, let's not forget about that either. But the Jets would have still had to go down and
Yeah,
finish
no,
the
no,
job.
yeah.
So Zach Wilson played very good. And who was that bozo who was talking shit about Zach Wilson? Was that Rod Woodson on the post game? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I think it was.
Isn't he a former Steelers
I
player?
think so.
Yeah, Bozo.
Yeah.
Bozo Express. Talking shit about some 22-year-old kid.
I mean, he does suck.
I think he's older than 22, but yeah.
Well, he's young. He's a young fella. He might be my age.
I think he's the same age, if not a year older than you. But
Yeah. Whatever.
So you're taking
Jets, money line.
Jets plus 110.
Jets money line.
Okay.
Model shows no value.
71% of the bets, 84% of the money's on the New York Football Jets.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
a gambling city.
quite a bit of hype from last week.
Yeah.
I also think the Broncos coming off of a win, comeback win like that. I don't know.
If I had to lean a side, I would lean the Broncos, but I'm not touching them.
I just think their defense is so bad. I think Zach Wilson's going to be able to move the ball. The Jets' defense is really good. I don't think the Broncos are going to be able to move the ball. It's kind of the short and sweet analysis of it. Vibes me would lean Jets as well.
Jets by murder.
Model shows no value. On to Sunday night football. We got the best game possibly of the year. This is going to be an electric game.
Banger.
This is going to be great.
Primetime game.
We got San Francisco 49ers taking on the Dallas Boys. Right now, Dallas Cowboys are 3.5-point dogs. Over under the game is 45.5. Brandon, let's start with you.
This is tough. Cowboys in primetime. They showed out Thursday night opening. Was it Thursday night?
Sunday
game?
night.
Sunday night.
Sunday night beat the holy hell out of the Giants,
Terrible
which I mean that win is aging
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah.
I mean they still beat the hell out of them.
Yeah.
I just can't confidently take the Cowboys against what I consider the best all-around football team in the league. I got to go -3.5 Niners, and I think the Cowboys will somehow do something to throw it away. If it's a close game, they'll end up losing the game.
Yeah. Matt?
You want to know who the biggest frauds of all time are? Every single year?
Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
You know who's gonna beat the piss out of the Dallas Cowboys this weekend? The San Francisco 49ers. They're gonna boat race them. I think it's going to be close for maybe the first 8 minutes of the first quarter, and then San Francisco is gonna start running wild on them boys. They might cover the over by themselves, and I'm taking them -6.5. I don't give a fuck. There's no way that they don't cover at least a touchdown.
Your
on the
alt
boys.
spreads have been very good this year.
There's no way that the boys keep this
Yeah.
close.
Is this going to be your 5-star? You haven't thrown out
This is gonna be
There you
my
go.
5-star pick of the week, baby.
Well, that seals it. Cowboys is a side.
Well, good luck.
The model tells me the Cowboys, just like you can't quit betting the Patriots, I can't quit betting the
Jesus
Cowboys.
Christ.
This is the worst thing possible. I wanted the model to show it was the 49ers so bad.
Yeah.
I
I don't know how it doesn't, to be honest.
Because the Cowboys defense has been so good. They're number one in so many categories. Not only that, but they've just been putting up points against
also-
these
It's been their
teams.
defense.
Makes
that
me
has been-
angry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I hate the fact that the model
And
shows
Brock
the
Purdy
Cowboys-
doesn't turn the ball over.
That's
so.
what I'm saying. I hate the fact that the model shows me the Cowboys, but purely based on numbers, Cowboys are the side. Sadly, taking +3.5. I think it's going to be a close game. Both defenses are good. I think losing Trayvon Diggs definitely does hurt the Cowboys. Who did you just? Oh no, that's not you.
You think I'm making moves over here?
Yeah, I was like, you just pick somebody up in fancy.
I got it.
But I'm very excited for this game. I love me some Brock Purdy. Christian McCaffrey's about to show these Cowboys how a white man runs football. Also, what is it's not up right now, but Christian McCaffrey's
It's going to be -2.
anytime touchdown is going to be just
Parlay it with the Niners money line and have yourself a night.
Yeah, that's the way to go, honestly. This is a great game, though. I'm so excited.
Be a good game.
Last game of the week, we got
Hell
the
yeah.
Green Bay Packers traveling out to Sin City to take on the Las Vegas Raiders, led by Josh McDaniels, that bozo. The Raiders. So, right now the line on the game is Packers -1. Over under is 44.5. Matt, let's start with you.
I think this is going to be one of the better Monday night games, only because this is a Devontae Adams revenge game. I know it is not in Lambeau
Yeah,
Field
great.
Yeah.
at Lambeau, but I still think that he is going to go crazy this game. The prop is not out yet, but I will hammer the fuck out of Devontae Adams anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
Would you put him on 2+?
I honestly
2+
might put him
years.
on 2+. I think he has
Jimmy G
a.
back this week.
I don't know, but Aiden O'Connell swings the pill anyway.
He
So
did fumble the ball twice
Former
and
Purdue
intercepted
he was awesome.
once. He
Yeah.
was not awesome.
At Purdue, he was.
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
He's
Okay,
awesome.
at Purdue, he was okay.
Yeah. So I think no matter who the quarterback is,
My pill stash that I put.
obviously, I would like it to be Jimmy G. But to be honest, Aiden O'Connell, they might throw the ball 60 times if Aiden's in there. So that dude just slings the pill. I would lean. I know I just basically said I like the Raiders, but I would lean taking the Packers in this game because the Raiders have been fucking horrible. But my only pick will be Devontae Adams anytime touchdown.
Jimmy G was...
And I'll fucking throw a flyer on 2+. Depending on what the odds are,
Yeah.
I'll be there at 2+.
Bryn, what do you got?
Yeah, the Raiders are trash. The only good player on that, well, I guess they have 2 good players, which is crazy that they have Devontae Adams
And Max Crosby.
very well. Okay, I was talking offense.
Oh.
But they have Devontae Adams, probably one of the best receivers, definitely top 3 with a good quarterback. And they have
Even
a
without a
very
good quarterback,
very
he's
good
very
running
good.
back in Josh Jacobs, also at least top 10. You know, on a good year. Anyway, I got to take the Green Bay Packers. I might even take them up -6.5. I think they get it done pretty commandingly this week.
Yeah. I'm with you. The model shows Packers.
Jordan loves the guy.
Packers by quite a lot too.
I like the Packers money line.
Yeah, they've been good. They definitely didn't show out too well against the Lions on Thursday night. I just think the Lions are a much better football team than the Raiders. The Raiders will just find some way to lose this game. I mean, they could not be any worse.
Josh Jacobs eventually had a great
Josh
game
Jacobs had a good
last
game.
week.
Did you see somebody walk past Mark Davis's box?
Yeah, I saw that.
And
Chirping him.
told him he should fire Josh McDaniels. He goes, I guess you're just not watching these games. It's like, this man is terrible. He's one of the worst head coaches of all time. I mean,
You hate Josh McDaniels.
I cannot stand. I think he's got the fattest face in the NFL.
Jesus.
When it cuts the sideline, I'm pretty convinced they put a zoom on his face because it's like this wide. The man just stands there looking like.
You can't just physically attack him.
I am. I don't care.
Personally attack him.
Yes, I can't stand the man. No. So give me the Packers. They're gonna win.
All right.
Yeah.
Wanna run
so
through this?
yeah, we can run through all of our picks.
Okay. I lean the Bears Thursday night. Won't be taking it. I'll put together a little same game parlay though. First official pick: Falcons money line -126. Colts money line +106. Under 38 points and Ravens Steelers. Patriots money line -108. Please, Bill Belichick, figure it the fuck out. Bengals -2.5. Eagles -4.5. Niners 5-star -6.5. Hammering the piss out of it.
5-star.
And Devontae Adams anytime touchdown score.
Oh, you want me to
Go ahead.
go? Bears +6. Bills -5.5. Panthers to cover +10. Texans, I took them
Money
line. Titans -1.5. I mean, might as well just go ahead and take them money line.
Yeah, if you're gonna go Bears. Take it.
Ravens -4. I also like the under. Parlayed them together. Could bite me in the butt, but as long as the Ravens win, it doesn't matter. Dolphins -10.5. Giants suck. Patriots, money line. Rams +4.5. Bengals -3. Yeah, I'm literally picking every game. I don't give a damn. Chiefs -4. New York Jets. I take them money line.
Yep.
Niners -3.5. So I said.
Mm-hmm.
And then Packers. I'm gonna go alt spread -6.5.
Same.
Nice. All right. Bears +6. Buffalo Bills -5.5. Panthers +10. Texans money line. No bet on Colts and Texans or Colts and Titans. Ravens -4. Also like the under. Giants +10.5. Saints actually was just no value. The Rams.
Well, there's no value. No value.
I'm going by the model. The Rams +4.5. Cardinals +3. Go ahead and give them to me money line as well. I love the Cardinals this week.
Wow.
Chiefs -4. Stay away from Jets Broncos. Cowboys plus 3.5, which makes me want to just harm myself. And Packers -1.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll throw in a little sweet treat here.
Oh,
a little,
yeah?
A little 3-leg moneyline parlay that absolutely cannot lose.
Gamble responsibly.
Plus 112.
Oh.
Niners, Dolphins, Lions. Moneyline.
Put the
Yeah.
mortgage on it.
Plus 112. Have yourself a fucking Sunday, baby.
Yep.
Win every fucking
Personally
bet this
can't do
week.
it because my model tells me Cowboys, but
Jesus.
All right, short and sweet. That was a great pod.
Good work,
Love
gang.
it.
quick question.
What?
What happens if I go perfect this weekend with the model?
You won't. Don't worry.
I'm just
I'll ride with the model.
I'm just
next
saying,
time.
we did share a lot of picks, so you got to be rooting for the model here.
Guru.
I'm just saying, what if I figured it out? What if
I mean,
what if I never lose a bet again?
I will see.
It's not gonna happen, but
Too
imagine,
much variability.
imagine.
That'll end tomorrow
That's-
night when the Bears get
Yeah.
the fuck blown or ship.
Use your words, man.
Yeah.
Here's the problem: is we all took the Bears +6.
Yeah.
Hey, that's team ride. Team ride.
I didn't officially take it.
Oh, I thought you did. Never mind.
Obviously.
Well, we don't have a team ride this week. What are we gonna team ride?
Devontae Adams anytime touchdown.
I like that.
I'll ride that.
Devontae Adams anytime.
Hell
touchdown.
yeah.
Team ride.
Right?
All right, boys.
Hell yeah.
What a pod. Thank you for listening. Please
Thank you.
like, comment, and subscribe if you
Magic
like this
Mercury.
content. And tell us if you would like anything changed, any recommendations for the pod. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Bad Burgers.
Best Embers. Best Embers.